Welcome back to American English with your host, that's me, Teacher Kevin. Okay, today we're going to talk about adjective opposites and the importance of knowing the opposites of adjectives. These help you to understand what you want to say, right? So if you understand one side and the other side, it makes it easier for you to express it. And remember, we talked about adjectives in previous lessons. Adjectives are really important in English because when we speak, we want to be as specific as possible. Okay? And the more specific we are, the longer our sentences are, the more colorful or the more better in English our language is with our words. Okay, so let's take an example of some adjective opposites. So the first one, big and little. Big and little. So I have a big dog. I have a little dog. Big and little. Okay, see how easy it is? No problem. Next one. Remember, this is that CH sound that we've been going over quite a bit lately. And also that EX at the beginning of the word. So, let's practice this together. Cheap. Cheap. Remember that CH sound. Cheap. And expensive. Expensive. And we've gone over this sound in some previous lessons also. So, cheap, expensive. So, when I go to JJ Market on the weekend, is that cheap or expensive? I think that is pretty cheap. You can get a really good deal at Weekend Market or JJ Market, Jack-a-Jack, Jack-oo-Jack. And then we have expensive. So my watch is very expensive. My shoes are very expensive. My car is very expensive. My jacket is very cheap. Or my football is very cheap. So there are a lot of opposites here we can use. Okay, a lot of examples. Next one, clean. Clean and dirty. Clean and dirty. So, my room is very clean. Your room is very dirty. Opposites. I'm just joking. My room is very dirty. Your room is very clean, I'm sure, because you're good students. Okay, next one. This might be a little new for you. So we have deep, deep, and SH sound. Remember that sh sound. Shallow, shallow. So you can hear that SH. Shh, shallow. Okay, so deep and shallow. A good example of where to use those two are in a pool. So when you go swimming in a pool, you go up and you go to dive in. So do you dive in the deep end? Yes, because that's where you can go into the water. The shallow end is the end with the least amount of water, where you can stand up. So you can stand up in the shallow end, but you cannot stand up in the deep end. So a pool is really good for that. Okay, next one, on, off. On, off. A switch, a light, your phone, all go on or off. Now, the next one, easy and difficult. Easy and difficult. So, nothing is difficult in Teacher Kevin's class. Everything is easy. So easy. So to say that word, easy, easy. That's that Z sound. That's a little difficult to pronounce at first, but you have to keep practicing it. So every sound or consonant cluster that I focus on in our classes, I really need you to focus on that at home. Really practice it. The more you practice, the better your ears will hear it and you begin to get the sound. So always remember, keep playing the video over and over again, as many times as you need, and that will help you begin to hear these sounds correctly. Great. Okay, next column. Fast and slow. Fast. Remember, that's that ST sound. Fast and slow. So, I am very fast. Or, I'm old and I'm very slow. How about the next one? Far and near. Far and near. So, Central Ladprow is very near to my house. Central World is very far away. So far, long distance. Near is close. Full and empty. Full and empty. So, we drive our car and we look, it is empty, no more petrol. We go to the gas station, I call a gas station, you call a petrol station, and you fill up your tank. So it goes from empty to full. Empty to full. Okay. Next one, we talked about this in some of our previous classes. Fat and thin. Fat. Thin. A TH sound. Thin. So, fat is when you're very big, and thin, where I hope that Teacher Kevin is thin. Now remember, we talked about this word a few times in different classes. The word fat, be very careful that you don't use this word to talk about another person. You can use thin, that's great, it's no problem. In one of our previous lessons, I gave you many different choices to use instead of the word fat. Now, you can talk about a thing, an animal. Say that animal is very fat. That cow is very fat. That water buffalo is very fat. But you don't want to say it about a person. It is very impolite, especially in English. Sometimes the person listening may not know it's a joke if you're joking. So they may feel hurt. It may hurt their feelings. Okay? So, next one. Very easy. Good and bad. Good and bad. Have you been good? Have you been bad? Well, maybe a little both. Okay, next one. Happy. We did this in emotions. Happy. My happy face. Hey. How about my sad face? It's my sad face. And the last one, hard, and soft. Soft. Hard and soft. So, do you like hard candy or soft candy? Do you like a hard pillow or a soft pillow? Or a soft down pillow? Okay, so this is our first segment about opposite adjectives. And we have a lot of choices here, and I'll move out of the way so everyone can see. And with these choices, we are going to add more to our word list. So look for the next video on more adjective opposites. And make sure you try and use those in a sentence. Work on those sounds at home, and I'll see you again real soon. Remember, think in English. Take care.